Welcome to this new Flight Simulator update movie. In this movie, we're going to look at the latest additions to the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020, the PC version. As you can see, in total 37 items have been added, so let's get started. So the first livery pack is a bundle for the DC-3 created by 2Pilot, so you will get a lot of new liveries, in total 30 liveries from two world livery packs, right? So they're combining two separate packs into one, and with that you're getting, I would say, a lot of nice liveries for the DC-3. You can see Air India, Buffalo, Air France. And on the next one, you can see Hawaiian Airlines, Lufthansa, KLM, Delta Airlines, and a lot more, right? So if you're interested, then have a look at this one. Then the next one is also coming from 2Pilot, and it's the A320neo World Liveries pack number 4. That pack includes 25 liveries, which are both 8K and 4K textures for several airliners in Africa. You can see Now Air, Ghana Airways, but also several ones from Europe. Blue Air, Carpenter, Thomas Cook, Novair XL. Then for North America, Air Panama, JetBlue, Silver Airways, Mexicana. And then also from Asia, some Iran Air, Jetstar, Flyarna, and Tunis Air. Right, so here you can see the screenshots, which will be added to the A320neo if you buy this package. Then the next one is for the same aircraft type, the A320neo, also the World Deliveries number 5. So that's in addition to number 4. Also some new liveries, and here you can also see that they are covering multiple geographies, right? Africa, Europe, North America, Asia, and South America. So with that, let's have a look at those screenshots, because besides, I would say, delivery types, the rest is, I'd say, the same ID. So also a nice one. Then scrolling down the list, we will find the ATR 72600 deliveries pack number 3 from F. Suarez, which is for the ATR 72. So keep in mind that this one requires you to buy the ATR 72600. It will add 19 new liveries to this aircraft. Amongst them, Aer Lingus, Azul ATR 30 years, Azul Pink, Bangkok Air, British Airways, Delta, Air New Zealand, and there are some new extra features like a new realistic cockpit and cabin textures, fix the external missing or incorrect decals, they fix the passenger windows, and they also fix the incorrect element colors in some parts of the cockpit, as well as the red one ambient occlusion textures, and they added the dirt and scratches. So that's for this aircraft. Then we've got Captain Sim, which comes with their freighter livery pack number 4 for their 767. In addition, or I would say comparable to the previous one, this one also requires an aircraft, but in this case the 767 from Captain Sim. It will add 3 ultra high resolutions liveries to the 767, Joe Cargo, Qantas Flight, and Emirates Jet International. And here you can see the screenshots. It's also pretty cool. Then the 777 freighter delivery pack number 11, also from Captain Sim. Keep in mind, it requires the 777 freighter from Captain Sim. 3 new liveries, Qatar, Turkish Cargo, and China Southern Cargo. And then you will get these nice liveries. Then, next in line is the 777-200 and the 200 Echo Romeo Papa Whiskey livery pack number 14. Also brings 3 new liveries, but again, keep in mind that you need to own the aircraft from Captain Sim, the 777-200. It will give you a livery for Air China, United Airlines, as well as Vietnam Airlines. And here you can see the nice liveries. Then again, the 777-200 Echo Romeo Golf Echo livery pack number 12. Right, so that's the different engine type. Again, 3 new liveries. The 777-8 and 778XX, which is a fictional one. Then Austrian Airline and Saudi Arabian Airlines, which are added. So 1, I would say, kind of non-existing one, and 2 based on real aircrafts. Then we've got the A320neo liveries bundle from SORS. So the A320 is really popular this week. And it will bundle a lot of packages. You can see World Pack number 1, number 2, and number 3 from SORS. And then you will get a lot of new liveries. In total, 34 liveries for the A320neo. Scrolling down the list, we're finding more friends from Dream Scenery. First of all, the night enhancement for Algiers. So Algiers is the capital, main financial, corporate, mercantile and cultural center of Algeria. So here you can see the change which they made, right? So a lot of changes, as always, by Dream Scenery. This is the first one. The second one is the Belo Horizonte in Brazil night enhancement. This is the capital of the state of Minas Gerais in Brazil. So a lot of cool new things also added there. And then going to the next one, which is Curitiba, also in Brazil, also night enhancement. So they've been busy adding more stuff, as you can see. Compared to last week, it was not that much, but this week there are tons. Then we've got Dar es Salaam, also a night enhancement. It's a city in Tanzania. Also night enhancement for that city. And then at least from this row, that were the additions. But hey, maybe there are some more additions later in this list. So the next one is a new airport or an upgraded airport. The TC International Airport, Echo Golf November Victor by FlyX Simulations. It's a medium-sized international airport located in the northeast of England. It's used by different types of aircrafts. And this is what you will get, right? So here you can see some of the buildings. Parking spots included. Here you can see it from daylight. Refueling tanks. So pretty nice. Then the next one is Bauer Airport, Echo Golf Papa Romeo, created by Simulation Extrema. It's a 4K with high quality PBR textures for the PC and the Xbox. It's an airport located, it looks like, in the UK. Yeah, it's in Barrow Island, so UK, Scotland. So it received a 3D modeling update. Its add-ons compatible with Sim Update number 3. There are 3 tracks on the beach are included. Textured sand with moisture effect, special PBR texturing, iconic Kizumalt castle located in the Castle Bay is modeled. The Castle Bay pier is partially modeled, as well as some 3D animated sheep have been added to the airport. So this is how it looks like. It's also pretty detailed, right? You can see some cars, some passengers. So pretty cool. Then the next one is an aircraft. It's the EMB 312 T27 Tucano. It's an aircraft created by RP Simulations. It's a versatile and reliable military training aircraft. It's created by Embraer, right? That's where the EMB stands for. A lot of text here, so I'm not going to go to everything. Just show you the aircraft. You can see this one also looks pretty nice. It looks like that based on the screenshots which they have added, it contains multiple liveries and also customized cockpit. Then we've got Stockholm Arlanda International Airport, Echo Sierra Sierra Alpha, created by ORBX. This is probably the most, let's say, touched airport ever, because there are several, let's say, third parties which have done their work on it. There are also several community members which have updated this airport. So you will get a lot of new things, right? So that's cool. And if you look at this, right, you can see that they really spent some time on it to really add some nice things, including, let's say, snow effects, new jetways, also night enhancements. So pretty cool. Then we've got Tenerife North, Ciudad de la Laguna, G for Golf Charlie X-Ray Oscar, created by Just Flight. It's a smaller aircraft. It's of the 2 international airports on the island of Tenerife, which is part of Spain. But it's used a lot. So what did they add? They added a high definition PBR textures and objects from photos shot on location. animated jetways, animated custom vehicles, animated objects such as palm trees, flags, windsocks, fans, and passengers, as well as modeled interior, highly accurate ground texture and elevation, as well as the lifelike custom signs to help you find your way around the airport. And these are some screenshots, right? And here you can see the level of detail, right? Also the signs, which they also mentioned in their description, are there. Also in the terminal buildings, you can see people. So pretty cool. Then scrolling down the list, we will find the Idaho Backcountry Deadly Tree Airport. India Delta Mike, also created by ORBX, and then with their indie developer Milo Taylor. So that's cool. So it's, I would say, a nice airport, right? The Deadly Tree compromises 4 fun-filled locations where you can test your skills at the most challenging airstrips in the country. So all those, I would say, airstrips are in the US. And if you want to challenge yourself, this is likely one of the packages which you want to buy because it looks pretty challenging, right? All these landing strips. Then we've got Builds, which upgraded the Ponta Delgada Airport, Lima Papa Papa Delta. So it's also known as Juan Pablo II Airport, named after Pope John Paul II. It's an international airport located on the island of São Miguel in the Portuguese archipelago of the Azores. So if you want to fly to the Azores but want to fly on a more realistic airport than the default one in Flight Simulator, then this might be a package, because you can see they spend some serious time on adding more stuff, adding more signs, a lot of more detail, which is pretty cool to see. Then we've got Dream Scenery again. They updated Marrakesh, also a night enhancement, right? Marrakesh, it's a city in the south central of Morocco. They spend their time seriously on updating this nice city. Then again from Dream Scenery, Merida Night enhancement. That's a city which is a large city in the state of Yucatan in Mexico. Also, this city received an update. Then we see the Acapulco International Airport, Mike Alpha Alpha, created by DXR. That, I would say, airport received an update. They added a lot of fun stuff, and there's not, say, it's a little bit hard to say, okay, what they added, but looking at the screenshots, it looked pretty impressive. So here you can see some, I would say, static aircraft, some static cars, but a lot of detail added here. So traffic tower, so pretty nice. Then we've got Nagasaki Night Enhancement by Dream Scenery, right? It's the largest city of the Nagasaki prefecture of Kyushu Island in Japan. Again, really nice. Then Nagoya International Airport, or Nagoya Night Enhancement, not an international airport, but Nagoya's large city in the Chubu region of Japan also received night enhancements. And then we've got an airport which received an update. The Dunedin Airport, November Zulu Delta November by X-Wine Studios. It's also known as the Momona Airport. It's an international airport in the Otago region of the South Island of New Zealand. And this is what you will get, right? So a lot of cool things, including cows. So pretty cool. Then we've got Honolulu International Airport, Papa Hotel November Lima, created by Ini Buildings. So they upgraded the airport, and as you can see, there are a lot of new things being added here, including, let's say, water effects if it rains. And that also looks pretty cool. Then down the list, we can see Punta del Este and Maldonado Night Enhancement. So 2 cities in one, as it looks like. It's a city in Uruguay located in the department of Maldonado. And here you can see the changes which they made. Again, I would say if you look at the screenshots, sometimes it looks a little bit the same, but believe me, it's our I'll say they're doing their best to update everything. It's really cool. Then we've got Quito Night announcement. It's Quito. It is originally San Francisco de Quito. It's capital of the most populous city of Ecuador, and it's located in the northwest of South America. So cool. Then we've got an airport night announcement for Romeo Papa Lima Lima, which is the Ninoy Aquino International Airport. It's an airport located close to the city of Pasay and Paranagua, and serving mainly Manila, the capital of the Philippines. And here you can see the night announcements which they made, right? Some a little bit more coloring here. Not only the white light, but also the more coloring, which is really cool. Then scrolling down the list, and we're almost there. We've got the night announcement for Shreveport, which is a city located in the American state of Louisiana in the purchase of the Boucher and Cado. Beat the seat of the latter, right? So that's cute. Okay. Also, I would say comparing with them with the other ones, this one is I would say a little bit less, right? I like the other ones a little bit more compared to this one, but it's still cool to see. Then we've got El Borrego Airport, Sierra Kilo Lima Bravo, created by WingSim. It's an airport serving the La Loma coal mine and the town of La Loma in the Cesar Department of Colombia. Not too much screenshots besides the one at the bottom. And here you can see some cool things, right? Then Red Wing developed the Swiss Alps helipads. So Red Wing, right, normally known for their 30s packages. In this case, they developed the Alp helipads, and you will get a lot of helipads. So if you love flying with a helicopter and love flying at the Alps, then this might be one of the packages which you want to buy because it adds tons of helipads to that area. And now there, I would say, are against a reduced price, and you will get more for a cheaper price. Then we've got Tunis Night announcement by Dream Scenery. So Tunis, right? It's the capital of Tunisia, which received some updates. Then we've got the airport night announcement for the Bangkok Savarnabhumi, so Savarnabhumi International Airport. Not I'm sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. So if I'm not pronouncing it correctly, sorry. No for ICAO code Victor Tango Bravo Sierra. Also received an update, and here you can see the coloring like we saw with the other airport also. Then we've got Chiang Mai International Airport, Victor Tango Charlie Charlie, created by Simflight. It's an airport located, also known as the Chiang Mai International Airport, and that's the airport serving Chiang Mai, the capital city of Chiang Mai province in Thailand. It will add a lot of nice things, as you can see. Then the last one, which is the Simon Guayco International Airport, Zulu Sierra Alpha Mike, created by Samsung 3D. It's an airport serving the city of Xiamen in the Fujian province, China. So the features of the airport: detailed terminal 3 and 4, detailed ground marking, simple design of the 4 interior, so the balance to the FPS, right, frames per second. So not too much additions, which are impacting frames per second. Then moving custom jetways, realistic night effects, and a detailed airport surroundings. And here you can see how it looks like. So also this one looks also pretty cool. And with that, we're at the end of this list, right? So several new airports, a lot of new night enhancements, as we already expected. Some new aircraft. I think only one that I saw right, if I'm counting correctly. And a lot of livery packs. So depending on where your, I would say, where your preference lays, you could either buy a livery pack, or you can buy one single aircraft, which is just there if you love the Embarrass. And also you can go for the night enhancements. So here is this video where we went to the 37 new items in the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, then consider to use the like button. If you got questions or comments, then feel free to post them in the comment box below. And if you want to stay up to date about new videos I'm posting, then make sure that you're subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.